Okay, so for my disciplinary text, I actually chose something a little bit unconventional because my major is French. I think a very important part of comprehension, one could even say literacy for French, is not only being able to read and write in French, but a large part of it is to understand French when it is spoken to you, which isn't something you would normally deal with in other majors, other disciplines. So I chose this video of French President Emmanuel Macron giving an address following the events of January 6th a few weeks ago, and yeah, basically. So let's get into it and read it. It is all in French, but there is subtitles down here at the bottom, so keep an eye on those.
Ce 6 janvier, alors que se tenait une session du Congrès américain devant confirmer la victoire du président Biden aux élections de novembre 2020, quelques individus violents se sont introduits dans le temple séculaire de la démocratie américaine, le Capitole. Une femme a été tuée. Quand dans une des plus...
I largely chose this video because just I think it's important. I think I said one time in class that there's this weird stigma about having politics in the classroom, and I think that is wrong. Because I think especially when you get up to the level of high schoolers, I think high schoolers are very much mature and they are very much capable of learning about current events and being told what's happening and be able to form their own opinions. So on top of being able to expose my students to the French president speaking, get them exposed to some French, this would also be giving them an idea of what other countries are thinking about the events of January 6th and what happened. So that's a little bit, it's kind of doing a lot of things at once. They get exposed to French and they also get a little bit of exposure to other culture as well as they're getting exposed to kind of current events and the things that are happening today.
vieille démocratie du monde, des partisans d'un président sortant remettent en cause par les armes les résultats légitimes d'une élection. C'est une idée universelle, celle d'un homme, une voix, qui est battue en brèche. Depuis le XVIIIe siècle, les États-Unis d'Amérique et la France sont liés par un pacte de liberté et de démocratie.
Again, here as well, another thing you could be exposing students to in this moment is history. Afterwards, you maybe have like a little tiny mini lesson for 10, 15 minutes about do you guys know who Lafayette is? Have you learned about him in your class? Well, what is the relation between Lafayette and our country, and why is that still important to this day? And I think, if I remember correctly, it makes another cultural reference de Coqueville as well, and I think we'll see that though.
La France, avec Lafayette, a soutenu le peuple américain dans sa quête de liberté et d'indépendance. La France, avec Alexis de Tocqueville, a reconnu les États-Unis d'Amérique comme un emblème de la démocratie. Les États-Unis d'Amérique, durant le XXe siècle, lors des 2 guerres mondiales, s'est tenu aux côtés de la France. À chaque fois que son indépendance, sa liberté furent menacées. Alors, aujourd'hui, la France se tient aux côtés du peuple américain avec force, ferveur.
And kind of like I was saying, I think this is a really interesting video because it's such a historical moment that happened. The French president here, Macron, he's talking about how historically our two countries have been tied together. We've been allies for so long. Our histories are entwined at multiple points in history. And like I was just saying, I think this would be a really good like sort of maybe like a mini lesson to maybe give a little bit of historical context to our to students about the relationships between France and the United States, as well as give them maybe some more context about how really important this event that happened on January 6th really is, because one of our longest allies, one of our closest allies, being that of France, is being so critical of us in this moment and of our country. And I think that this would be a good way to get that across, and something like yeah.
Détermination. Et aux côtés de tous les peuples qui entendent choisir leurs dirigeants, décider de leur destin et de leur vie par ce choix libre et démocratique des élections. Et nous ne céderons rien à la violence de quelques-uns qui veulent remettre en cause cela. C'est notre choix, depuis plusieurs siècles, de mettre la dignité humaine, la paix, le respect de l'autre, la reconnaissance de la liberté au-dessus de tout qui est aujourd'hui menacé dans nos démocraties. C'est pourquoi ce soir, je veux dire notre confiance dans la force de la démocratie américaine. Je veux dire notre amitié à l'égard du peuple et de la démocratie américaine. Je veux dire notre lutte commune pour que nos démocraties sortent plus fortes de ce moment que nous vivons tous aujourd'hui. I just wanted to express our friendship and our faith in the United States. What happened today in Washington, D.C. is not America, definitely. We believe in the strength of our democracies. We believe in the strength of American democracy.
Another thing that I hadn't pointed out yet is that the level of French in this actually isn't that difficult. He's speaking quite clearly, and he's not using any super. Sorry if you can hear my roommate playing music in the background. He's practicing right now. But the French president in this video isn't using super hard or difficult language, and I think he's doing that for multiple reasons. I think he being the president, he wants to get his voice and what he is trying to say out to as many people as possible. So. So he like to simplify his speech because I've heard other videos of him talking, and it's not always this clear and concise. He's talking very fast, especially if it's in a political debate or something where he's probably not trying to reach younger people or maybe even people whose first language isn't French who came to the country and they're still learning French or they're just not their French isn't very developed. And I can imagine that. So I think this would just be, in general, be a good video. It's not too difficult for students at like a high school level to understand, especially with captions to follow along with. And I think there's a lot of references to current events as well as historical references that you can maybe like make a little tiny like mini unit off of. So yeah, that's about it. Thanks.